3 and then things come and exposure. I think you make the decision at the margin, but I love the way you even said it starting off as a point guard because that's what it's like. Yeah. Like I say, I play pickup. So pickup point guard in some ways, I only played a little bit of organized basketball, has more of a responsibility.
For sure.
Because in pickup basketball, it's very community-based. And I kind of like where I'm going with this analogy because like in organized basketball, it's kind of like you're functioning in the system of the corporate structure, capitalism, white supremacy, or like just something that's not as black and create like pickup basketball. Sometimes you don't even know where these people came from. My man fresh out of jail. This other dude is in high school. Mm-hmm. This other dude sort of kind of don't want to be here. Mm-hmm. This other guy's out here because he want his son to just do something active. So being a point guard or something like that, you're understanding and meeting people where they are a whole lot more. And you have to pick up very fast their level of playing basketball.
True.
You know, and where their skill sets are and what position they can be in so that you can win this game. Because it's been so many times where I've seen, you know, because definitely me, like I always say I was intangibles just because I just like talking shit. I wasn't really that good at basketball. But I've been on runs where we win 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games in a row where you're like, how is this happening? Because we're really not better than this team of, like, they got 3 people out here dunking. You know what I'm saying? Because like the system of somebody that's that floor general really knows what's happening. So I like that analogy of understanding the plays of where people are and just knowing how to utilize these resources and connecting. But we've been so conditioned to not connect. That's why, like, when people say, like, why don't you charge the podcasters? And it's like, because I don't look at the podcasters as that's not the resource they're giving. The resource they're giving to Detroit is different, is it's a different interface of creativity. So that people don't look at Detroit as different as much as they may associate it with with Kari Frazier. I feel like for Detroit is different to become a larger platform. You're thinking Piper Carter. You're thinking Brittany Marsh. You're thinking Josh Adams. You're thinking My Natural Hair. You're thinking Jennifer Crawford. Ask Jennifer. Like, you're thinking all these different faces beyond Kari because it's not about Kari. It's a platform that is community-based.
Period.
And as I pour into this, it pours back into me.
Yeah.
So has It's Food been like that for you? Like, as you've given more, I know it's like the old church adage, you know. As you've given more, have you found you getting more out of it?
My mom says that to me every week. She's like, you got to give. You got to keep giving. So the answer to your question is yes. It is not just the old church adage. It is magic. Right? And I don't mean magic in the sense of, ooh, voodoo. No, but there's things that we do that we put out, energy we put out there, and it boils invisibly, and then it creates something. So the more that you add into something and you get nothing out of it on a surface level, the more, the really is what you're getting the most out of it, right? So, yes, like I have done, even just from of investing in self, right? Right. Whatever you pour into yourself, it literally will sprout. You have to believe that. If it's coming from a genuine space, right? You're not just money, right? Time, effort, research, traveling. That's all. If you're investing, you're doing all of that and you're investing in yourself, that will sprout into something. That's you giving yourself something. That's the first thing, right? The second thing is fueling other people, right? We talked about it. It's a thin line, right? Where you have to like be focused and be rooted into yourself, right? But sometimes those quantum leaps that we talked about come from you fueling someone else and you learning the tools that you need to actually invest more into yourself. So yes, the more that I have fueled other people, the more that I've invested in other people, the more I've gained and garnished the tools that I need to do it with myself. And that's how I look at it. I don't know if I answered the question.
That's dope. So with that, get the people some information where they can get some pizza. I love for the Super Bowl, you did the mushroom wings. Mm-hmm. Like I said, they were great. I don't know if I label them wings, but I want to get them again. Hopefully they're on the menu because I'm coming back this weekend to get some. Share with the people how they can get some of this vegan pizza.